everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna make onion rings. This recipe is super good. The onion rings will be very crunchy and super delicious. As usual, all the ingredients will be listed down below the video in the description box. Don't forget to follow me on social media and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And now, let's start. So first off, I'm gonna make the batter. I have some flour, some water, some cornstarch, baking powder, and some spices. So to start, I'm gonna add the spices. I have here some paprika, some onion powder, and garlic powder. I'm gonna add them to the flour, along with some baking powder, the cornstarch, some freshly ground black pepper, and finally some salt. I'm just gonna give this mixture a slight mix, just like that. And now I'm gonna add the water. You wanna mix it very well until everything is well combined. Just like so. Here the mixture was a little bit on the thick side, so I decided to add more water and continue mixing. Now here in this recipe I usually do equal parts of water and flour, but maybe sometimes the humidity plays a role or the brand of the flour used. So you just want to start with equal parts of flour and water, and as you mix you know if you need more water or not, as long as you get such consistency at the end. So that's looking good. I just put my batter in a wider plate, that's easier for me. Now let's move on to the onions. I'm using white onions. I cut the onion into slices, thick slices, about 1 centimeter each. And then I separated the slices into rings, just like that. It's super easy. And the thickness of the ring is perfect for this recipe. Now the last ingredient here is some panko breadcrumbs. This is what will give the onion rings a very good crunch. But if it's not available, you can use the regular breadcrumbs, that will be fine. Here I'm just adding some salt and some freshly ground black pepper to my panko breadcrumbs, just to season them a little bit. Just give it a slight mix. And now you want to start by dipping the onion ring in the batter. You want to coat it very well from all sides, just like that. Then let it drip and directly transfer it to the breadcrumbs mixture. You want to coat it very well, just like that. And it's better to use 2 different forks for each plate. That will make things easier and cleaner for you. And just continue to do the same process until you finish all of your onion rings. Now set them aside in a different plate. And let's move on to fry them. So you want to use here peanut oil or vegetable oil or canola oil. And it's on medium to high heat. So once the oil comes to the right temperature or it's heated enough, you want to drop your onion rings in. And you want to fry them for a few minutes until they're brown, golden, and crispy. Now if needed, you can flip them on the other side so that they get a nice and even color. And that's what I did. Now my onion rings are looking perfect, so I'm gonna remove them from the oil and place them on some paper towel to soak up any excess oil. Of course, onion rings are best served warm. They're so good and they're super crunchy. Just listen to that. So as you all saw, this recipe is so good and it's super easy to make and it doesn't take time at all. So that was it for today's recipe. I hope that you enjoyed it. I also hope that you give it a try. And if you like the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share the video with your family and friends, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye!